Bharata Varsa, an essential subject from Vinipedia, India, also known as Bharata Varsa, is considered to be the best place for self-realization and other spiritual activities which would lead one back to Godhead. This is because Vedic literature state that Lord Krishna manifested himself and carried out his pastimes in India. Hence, it is written that those born in India should consider themselves as very blessed and fortunate, and should take the opportunity to embark on the journey towards self-realization, consequently helping others in their spiritual quests too. Srila Prabhupada's books, lectures, conversations and letters offer a comprehensive presentation of this essential subject as seen in the Vinikotes Bharata Varsa category. An introduction from his books is given below in the following 8 quotes. Quotes from Srila Prabhupada's books. A short life in the land of Bharata Vara is preferable to a life achieved in Brahmaloka for millions and billions of years, because even if one is elevated to Brahmaloka, he must return to repeated birth and death. Although life in Bharata Vara, in a lower planetary system, is very short, one who lives there can elevate himself to full Kaya consciousness and achieve the highest perfection, even in this short life, by fully surrendering unto the lotus feet of the Lord. Thus one attains Vaikuhaloka, where there is neither anxiety nor repeated birth in a material body. Armad Bhagavatam 5.19. 23. King Bharata, who took his third birth in the family of a good Brahma, is an example of good birth for the revival of previous transcendental consciousness. King Bharata was the emperor of the world, and since his time this planet has been known among the demigods as Bharata Vara. Formerly it was known as Ilvita Vara. Bhagavad Gita 6.43. When Devari and Radha descended to instruct Sravai Manu, he described the opulence of Bharata Vara, India. Sravai Manu and the inhabitants of Bharata Vara engage in devotional service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the origin of creation, maintenance and annihilation, and who is always worshipped by self-realized souls. In the planet known as Bharata Vara there are many rivers and mountains, as there are in other tracts of land, yet Bharata Vara has special significance because in this tract of land there exists the Vedic principle of Varama Dharma, which divides society into 4 Varas and 4 Ramas. Armad Bhagavatam 5.19 Summary. The inhabitants of Bharata Vara are gradually becoming degraded Mlechas and Yavanas. How then will they teach others? Therefore, this Kaya consciousness movement has been started not only for the inhabitants of Bharata Vara but for all the people of the world, as announced by our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There is still time, and if the inhabitants of Bharata Vara take this movement of Kaya consciousness seriously, the entire world will be saved from gliding down to a hellish condition. Armad Bhagavatam 5.19. 10. The tract of land known as Bharata Vara is the field of activities, and the other 8 Varas are for persons who are meant to enjoy heavenly comfort. In each of these 8 beautiful provinces, the celestial denizens enjoy various standards of material comfort and pleasure. A different incarnation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead distributes his mercy in each of the 9 Varas of Jamdivipa. Armad Bhagavatam 5.17 Summary. If those who live in Bharata Vara rigidly follow the principles of Varama Dharma and develop their dormant Kaya consciousness, they need not return to this material world after death. Any place where one cannot hear about the Supreme Personality of Godhead from realized souls, even if it be Brahmaloka, is not very congenial to the living entity. If one who has taken birth in the land of Bharata Vara as a human being does not take advantage of the opportunity for spiritual elevation, his position is certainly the most miserable. Armad Bhagavatam 5.19 Summary. Learned scholars chant about the transcendental qualities of Lord Abhideva in this way. Oh, this earthly planet contains 7 seas and many islands and lands, of which Bharata Vara is considered the most pious. People of Bharata Vara are accustomed to glorifying the activities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead in his incarnations as Lord Abhideva and others. All these activities are very auspicious for the welfare of humanity. Armad Bhagavatam 5.6. 13. Supreme Lord, who is eternally engaged in transcendental activities, chooses a particular land in which to unfold his earthly pastimes, and that this designated country is Bharata Vara, or India. Therefore all Indians should execute the Supreme Lord's commands. Renunciation through Wisdom, Chapter 5.